I was actually at our church this week with a bunch of the youth group, and one of the young ladies in our youth group came up and she bravely stood in front of everybody and shared that there was a child in one of the classes that she was teaching that had lost their home to fire in the past week, and she was raising money to make sure that these kids still had a memorable and special Christmas and that their family's needs were met. And I just was so impressed by her kind of bravery, her boldness to just step up, looking out for somebody else. And I just wanted to, I guess, remind all of us that this is a great time of year to look out for those around us and step into their lives and be a blessing to them if we have that opportunity too.
In November, I heard about Talk to a Stranger Week, which was intended to raise awareness of the benefits of talking to strangers and giving Canadians the permission to make it happen. I believe this is a thought process that should be on our mind year-round and not just for 1 week a year. Talking to strangers is a different opportunity to build a sense of connection and belonging that many need in this world. It's seizing the opportunity that many of us have each day to make a difference in our own lives and the lives of others by simply saying hello, smiling, or striking up a conversation. A recent survey highlighted that those who said they talked to a stranger just once a week were up to 3 times happier than those who didn't speak to strangers. I hope all of us will hear this message and will give it a try to build healthier connection habits starting today.
As this Christmas season comes upon us, there's things we think about, and one of them is, I know of a story where a farmer was driving with his trailer and he pulled over on the side of the road because he had a flat tire on the trailer. He went to the local farmer and asked for a jack, and the farmer brought him the jack, and then later on came up to him as he was lifting the trailer up and gave him a spare tire as well and said, here, you can use this, and the next time you buy, just drop it off. Those are just wonderful stories to hear about in our rural community.
You may be wondering why this corn hasn't been harvested yet. This corn is part of the snow fence program of the City of Ottawa. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the many farmers who participate in the snow fence program to prevent snow drifts. This is just one of the many examples that makes me thankful to work in this industry and work with the great people in Eastern Ontario.
The farming community's generosity is always there, from lending a hand to neighbors to backing up local organizations, a steady support that builds up those around them. I'm reminded of a time when tragedy struck a family suddenly. These people had all kinds of corn out in the field and they needed to get the job done. The neighbors came together and they got it done. It's just a beautiful scenario where, things went wrong and people rallied around a family in a time of need.
This past summer, our family was camping in New York State, heading into the Adirondacks when we blew a trailer tire on a narrow road with no cell service. 5 kids, my wife, and no clear plan. We limped onto a small side road, the only house we had seen for a mile, and found a man washing his truck in front of it. I told him our situation, and without hesitation, he found the exact socket I needed, handed me his impact wrench, and helped me change the tire. All we could offer him was a cinnamon bun from a bakery we had stopped at earlier. He smiled and said he was glad that we could carry on with our trip. That moment reminded me that God often brings help exactly when we need it, through ordinary people willing to serve. It shaped how I've tried to show up this year, serving farm families through big transitions with the same care I was shown.
One particular place where I see firsthand the generosity of others is at the local soup kitchen in Brantford. This place serves nearly 4,000 meals every month, and most hot meals daily, which have been donated by farmers, bakeries, grocery stores, churches, businesses, and individuals in and around the city. The people that help prepare the food, clean the facility, organize the donations, manage the entire facility are all giving up their time by means of sacrifice and donations to help those that are both homeless and those that are struggling with simply getting food on their table. It's truly been a blessing for me to witness the abundance of generosity of others in this way. And I see the importance of making time to bless others, not only during the Christmas season, but throughout the whole year.
We work in agriculture, so we know that what we grow doesn't just stay in the field. It helps feed people and support communities. The Canadian Food Grains Bank is a good example of this. They support families facing hunger through donations of grain and from the time given by volunteers. Last year, they served 1.2 million people in 37 countries. 2,000 acres in Ontario are dedicated to the growing project that supports this organization. This work starts in rural communities and on family farms with people who understand what a harvest means. We are proud to partner with Canadian Food Grains Bank because it reminds us that farming is about helping others and sharing what we have. If you're interested in supporting or partnering, please check out the link in the description or visiting foodgrainsbank.ca.
Thanks for tuning in. We wish you a blessed Christmas.
And a fantastic new year in 2026.
Thanks for working with us this past year.
We look forward to seeing you again soon.